So I'm going to make my first actual political post fairly brief. America is a democracy. And if you say otherwise, it means that you just don't know what that word means. I hadn't seen anyone attempt to make the fatuous argument in quite some time, but a politically illiterate individual on Threads pulled out the old "America is not a democracy, it's a constitutional republic" nonsense just about a week ago. Now, if that dumb shit statement isn't one of the surest pieces of evidence that education is important, and that our education system is failing, I don't know what is. Not to point fingers or anything, but I've only ever seen former Tea Party or current MAGA folks tossing that gem out there. So you're free to interpret that as you will. I know what I suspect is behind that particularly ignorant claim arising from one specific cross-section of the American political spectrum. I know that people who say things like that like to believe it makes them sound intellectual in some capacity. I know they think there's some sort of get-out-of-argument-free card that they can toss into a discussion when things aren't going the way they want. Sadly for them, all it does is clearly display that the person making the statement understands nothing about either a republic or a democracy, and probably shouldn't be trusted as an authority on any matters of government. This is why it sounds stupid to anyone with a passing familiarity with political theory. It's the equivalent of saying, Brutus isn't a dog. Brutus is a German shepherd. A republic is a subset of the democratic form of government. A representative democracy, as opposed to a direct democracy, one in which everyone would be free and encouraged to weigh in on every matter and every piece of legislation. That would be tedious as hell. Instead, a democratic process determines representatives who then act on behalf of the bloc that voted for them. I'm tempted to ask the person making that statement if they're stupid or simply ill-informed. But those are not mutually exclusive. Much like a democracy and a republic. One might say he's not ill-informed, he's stupid. Because while not all ill-informed people are stupid, all stupid people are certainly ill-informed.